Hey to the U-Boob, it's me, it's Uncle Murray, and we're gonna do another How to Spot a Fibber episode, you know. The last time it was about a fella that Jordan Peterson was interviewing.
I would read Bulfinch's mythology textbook when I was 4 or 5 years old. My first book report was on Stephen King's Misery when I was in kindergarten.
I'll leave a link to that up here or in the description, you know. But this time, I'm pretty sure that it's Mr. Peterson that's doing the fibbing. Here, listen to what he says.
Here's something I remember from grade 8. I think this pissed me off more than anything that ever happened to me in junior high. I was a very fast reader as a kid, and I could generally read all the books for the year in English class in the first 2 or 3 days. And I would usually do that by reading those books behind a textbook in all the other classes. And so I remember telling my teacher that I had read all the books. And her answer was, read them again.
Okay, so personally, I don't believe one word of any of what he just said, even for a half a second. But I suppose I could be wrong, so let's try to make some sense out of it, huh? Okay, so he says that this happened in the 8th grade, so that means he was, like 13 or 14 years old? And he says that he read all the books for his English class for the whole year in 2 or 3 days, all of them. Well, how many books is that? 1, 3, 6, how many? Well, since he don't say, let's just say it's 3 books. You know, a textbook and 2 novels. Then he says that he did all of that reading in secret while he was sitting in his other classes by hiding behind other textbooks. You know, kind of like how kids would hide the comic books during class, but he was hiding his schoolwork behind other schoolwork. Okay, if you say so. So you got 6 classes a day. Each class is about, 45 to 50 minutes? So that's 4.5 to 5 hours actual classroom time per school day, right? And he says he did it in like 2 or 3 days, so that's somewhere between 9 and 15 hours of classroom time. So let's wrap all of this together, shall we? Mr. Peterson seems to be making the claim that at 13 or 14 years old, he was able to read at minimum 3 entire books meant for 8th grade English class in the span of 9 to 15 hours, while having completely ignored the teaching in all of his other classes for those 2 or 3 days. And that his English teacher, instead of reacting to such a feat with either skepticism or amazement or both, she angrily demands that he just do it again. Now, could that be true? Could he have been a super-duper speedified reader at 13 or 14? I don't know, you tell me. But if you ask me, the whole thing sounds like a great big stinky pile of equestrian donations. Excuse me. You know, I think the next How to Spot a Fibber episode is going to be about an all-in-the-family episode when Mr. Bunker gets caught telling a little bit of a tall tale. I think I'll call it the Fibonacci sequence. Get it? The Fibonacci... Oh, never mind. Hey, before I let you go, I want you to see one more thing that I caught Mr. Peterson saying. Here, watch this.
Well, you want to go buy a shampoo. You might think, well, how many shampoos do you want to choose from? And you think, well, how about 1,000? I want to walk into a pharmacy and I want to see 1,000 shampoos on the shelf, because then I can make the best choice. What's the probability that you pick the best shampoo out of that 1,000? And the probability is 0, because like, what the hell do you know about shampoo?
No, I don't think so, my friend. Even if I don't know nothing about no shampoo and I can pick 1 bottle out of 1,000, well, I ain't no rocket surgeon or nothing, but ain't that a 1 in a 1,000 probability? I mean, if I'm picking 1, it certainly ain't 0, for Pete's sake.
Infinite choice is equivalent to endless anxiety and the abyss.
All right, calm down, you weirdo. Stop being such a melodramatic little wackadoodle. Okay, so what's the point of all of my Columbo-atizing? Like always, don't just rely on the fact that somebody might sound all smarty-pants-like and just believe everything that comes out of their mouth. Think through what people say to see if what they tell you makes sense. That's what I do, and it works for me. Well, most of the time, but sometimes it turns out that I'm the wackadoodle, because like I always say, I'm kind of smart, but I'm also stupid. Okay, well, so that's it. That's all, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for Kate, and I'll talk to you later, okay? All right, bye-bye.